I have another piece of legislation that we need everybody to be supporting, not just nurses, but the public, or else it's never going to pass. It's the Nurse Overtime and Patient Safety Act. Reminder, I have an entire legislation playlist on my TikTok and a highlight reel on Instagram if you want to see the other pieces of nurse-centric legislation that is pending out there. So there's currently about 18 states that have individual overtime laws. This would be a federal law preventing mandatory overtime, which is frankly pervasive in the nursing profession, right? So overtime is defined as anything in excess of 48 hours in a work week. You cannot work within the 10 hours immediately following your 12th hour of work. So if you work a 12-hour shift, you need to not work again for a minimum of 10 hours till you work again in your next shift. It says in excess of a previously scheduled work shift. So I assume that means they can't mandate that you stay late after your shift. There are penalties imposed for any healthcare organization that violates this law. And there is a caveat, an exception for declared emergency or disaster situations, which, I hate because we all know they took advantage of that little clause for how many years with COVID, right? So I don't like that. But nonetheless, it is a step in the right direction. And it has whistleblower protection, which I love, right? So a nurse can report without fear of any retaliation if their employer is violating this. So please be supporting the Nurse Overtime and Patient Safety Act and pressure your representatives to pass it.